old and new, welcome to my channel. Grab a cup of coffee because I do have a fun little activity that you could potentially use with your homeschool group or with your kids to teach them business basics. We hosted a business day in my homeschool group where everybody brought something to sell. My kids chose they wanted to make brownies and cookies. Okay, great. Our cost is what everything costs ingredient-wise. So they actually went over a lot of conversions by converting cups or pounds of flour into cups and a lot of dividing in order to find the cost of how much each batch of brownies or cookies specifically cost. How much does it cost to make one cookie or one brownie? And by finding that price, we discussed how much we should charge for each cookie or brownie. Hello. What? So, hi, Yanda. Hi, baby. So, I have a third grader and a first grader. If you're new here and you do not know that, that is who I homeschool predominantly. I also have a preschooler, but he didn't participate in this to the extent in which my older two did. Love you. I love you. So they each made a paper of their costs. Sorry, these were, we were already kind of over this lesson. But they made a paper of how much each thing costs. So my third grader wrote down how much his flour costs. Flour wound up being 0.57 cents per cup. So what we did was I literally went through my phone, and I actually went through Instacart. I went to like my regular shops and seen how much flour costs. And then what we did was we converted 5 pounds of flour. How many cups is 5 pounds? How many cups is 5 pounds of flour? It turned out that it was 57 cents per cup. At the end of converting each ingredient, we were able to find how much a cookie costs or how much a batch costs. So the ingredients for his cookies were $9.15. The packaging in which he packaged to sell them was $1.32. So his total cost overall was $10.47 to make. Now, that's when we got into the discussion. What are you doing? That's when we got into the discussion of quality ingredients and why things cost that much. I use a lot of organic ingredients, and that's why it costs so much. So when we went over the discussion of how much we were going to charge per cookie, if we had a customer, what would they discuss? So if somebody asked, oh, well, why shouldn't I pay 25 cents for your cookie? What makes your cookie so good that I should pay 35 cents? And he could go over, okay, well, it might be a little more than a competitor, but a competitor also might not use the same quality ingredients. And then we also got into the discussion of inflation, because right now prices are very inflated and crazily priced. And that's just the way the economy goes at times. So it turned into a really in-depth lesson. And I definitely think it was awesome for like the older kids. And it was cool to plant the seed for my first grader. We talked about advertising and marketing. They actually made this. Now, this is something that they both helped me design for them. So like we took the pictures of their packaging. Johnny's cookies, warning, may contain nuts, which we discussed that being important because some people might be allergic. Now I took the pictures, but they did all the packaging. They picked the packaging. They picked the overall things that they wanted on their little sign to be displayed. And it just was adorable. So what are you doing there, Bella?
I'm stirring.
You're stirring? What are you making?
Brownies.
Brownies for what?
For tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Business day.
Business day? You're selling brownies?
Yeah.
Very nice. I can't wait to see when it's all done.
I'm going to have it in a little bag.
In a little bag?
Yeah.
Did you pick it out yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be adorable. So if you've never heard of a business day, I definitely recommend you getting your group together, get a few kids together that you socialize with, and have them brainstorm and have a business day. Now, we didn't charge any more than $1 for each thing, but there was a little girl, Zoe's Tea. She actually foraged over the summer and foraged these herbs to make her own tea and sell. there was another little girl who made these little pots, these little like almost like a jewelry holder, and she put little flowers in them, and they were so beautiful. I am gonna have a video showing so you guys could see in the beginning how it went, but it was a lot of fun. And I highly recommend, if you need some resources and like how to get started or like how you're going to go about teaching anything, you can go in as much in depth as you want with this. I personally didn't want to give my kids all the answers. I didn't make the brownies. I didn't make the cookies. I let them do the math themselves. I guided them. I assisted them. I pulled up Amazon and we went through the different packaging that they could use, and they picked it themselves, and we wrote down the price points in order to get through how much they were spending versus how much they would make, so they were able to make a profit. And then after everything was all said and done, we discussed, like, is this sustainable? Who am I? I'm an investor in your business who's giving you money to start up your business, but you would owe an investor back ordinarily. So it was definitely a fun activity to do. So if you're a homeschooler and you're stumped for ideas and it's the dead of winter and you don't know what to do, but you want to do an activity that's interactive and fun, this is a fun idea. And I definitely suggest you throw it out there to your group or to your friends with kids and see if you can get it together. I definitely recommend using Entrepreneur Academy book. That was a fun resource that we were able to use. But thank you for watching. Things have been a little hectic, so I'm a little late with posting this week. But this was definitely a fun activity, and I hope that you guys take something away from it. Because I see the kids to try and learn about what it's like to be an entrepreneur. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that if you do have a business day that you send me pictures or let me know. Because let me know your kids' ideas and how it worked out for you guys. Or if you added more to it and you got even more in depth, let me know, because I'm definitely interested. Because this isn't going to be our last business day. Absolutely not. It was great. If you'd like to follow for more ideas and more reviews and just homeschool life, mom life, family life in general, I'm here every week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye. So what do you think of starting your own business?
I'm not going to be fun, that's what I know.
Do you think it's easy to start your own business?
No, I said it's not going to be fun, so why would it be easy if it's not fun? So no.
Well, I think this looks lovely.
Nice.
Yep, you pick whichever one you want. And he has to give you a nickel and a dime. Let me see. That's a nickel and a dime? Perfect. What do you say?
Thank you. Thanks for doing business.
She didn't even want change.
She didn't want change? How many shoppers did you get?